Man, what the do y'all know about sports?
You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period. So what do women know about sports podcast? I am Bree Nicole.
And I'm Vicky D.
And today we have a special guest.
All right.
Welcome, Stacey.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So you have the honor and the privilege of being our first guest of the year. How do you feel?
Okay,
Our first
right?
guest of 2020.
Right?
Yeah, let's start it off right. All right.
Started off really good.
Right?
So, what's up?
You know, I had a little rough day today, whatever.
I mean, you know, it's just day 10 of the new year, so it's okay.
Right. So it's only day 10. It's cool.
Yeah.
Not bad. So what's on your mind today? Okay, let's start with your Cardinals.
Okay, so we're going to jump right in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you all heard, but the Cardinals have been going through some trades. So, the Rays acquired Jose Martinez,
Okay.
as well as Randy Arozarena.
Did he
Do you know? Yeah, he played a little bit. He was the one that leaked the little speech.
Okay. Because his name does not. It's
rookie mistake, but
his name isn't like
But he was a good player though.
Okay.
So they traded Jose Martinez and Randy Arozarena, as well as a draft pick in exchange for Matthew Liberatore and Edgardo Rodriguez.
Okay.
So they did that. So they're pretty much the Rays are kind of looking for like outfield help, which I feel like Jose Martinez
He's
can
good for
definitely give them that.
He's older though. He's like in
He's
his
a
30s.
vet. He's 31.
He's a vet.
Yeah. And as well as a Rosarina, he was good as well in the outfield too. So that's what they're looking for. The Cardinals have also discussed trading outfielder Dexter Fowler as well.
Now they tripping. They doing a bit much with that.
Well, then again.
But I think he's in a no trade clause. So
I like Dexter Fowler.
I wouldn't be mad. No, I wouldn't.
I think I would be kind of like a little bit like, on the salty side. Just a little salt. sprinkle. Just a little salt.
Okay. So this trade with Liberatore could possibly lead to a bigger trade for Nolan Arenado. So that would be huge for us.
Okay.
So, and most people are saying, oh, this trade. Some people think this trade is a big win for us rather than for the Rays.
It could be. With us getting Liberatore and Eduardo. I know Liberatore, he's like young. I think when you trade, like you always are scouting for like younger talent, like who's gonna grow into whatever.
Yeah, who's gonna build.
Yeah,
We
they
have
can
to
grow
build
into something.
Exactly.
So I think like whenever you acquire a person like that, it's more so because like they're younger and because like you see like something in that player.
We can build around. We can build a whole franchise.
And he's pitching too. Like so I think we need pitching. So I'm not mad about it. I'm not too mad about this trade. I mean, I do feel like Jose Martinez will be missed, a part of the squad.
Oh, most definitely. He was like the hype man. Like
yeah, but I mean, it's also what's best for the organization as a whole. Like I constantly say, it's not a person. It's a team. So it's whatever is best like for the Cardinals and getting them back to a world championship.
Right, because it's been since 2011.
We was almost there this year.
We almost had it, man.
Almost had it.
We messed it up.
So, I mean, it's like, do y'all feel the trade was a decent trade?
Okay, for future prospects, yeah. It's a decent trade. First of all, when your last name is Liberatore, you better pitch good. That's one heck of a last name. I like that last name.
That sounds very.
Yeah, but but overall, and I'm going to talk about the Cardinals offseason as well. I'm disappointed. because we didn't land somebody big.
Who?
We didn't land. Well, I'm just in general,
Oh, okay.
like going after. I wanted the Cardinals to spend some money
on like a big name player.
Yeah, on a big name player. Especially we need somebody who can bat. We need somebody who can hit home runs. We need somebody like that consistently. Now, as far as the pitching side of it, we do have 2 other young pitchers he's going to work with. Yeah, Flaherty and Dakota Hudson. I like them, but we need batting here because Ozuna didn't do much for us. Dexter Fowler didn't do much for us, which I don't even mind if the Cardinals trade him.
That's how I feel.
If they get something decent back.
So I'm being eyeball here. Okay.
Yes. Speaking of Ozuna, though, so, he's still in talks with the Cardinals of, is he going to stay here?
Right.
And he's also thinking about the Rangers as well.
Okay.
So he said, quote, St. Louis is on the hunt. We will see which one of the two it will be, either Cardinals or the Rangers. I've been in St. Louis, and I like the city. My first option will be St. Louis. If they step up, I will stay. If not, I will find a new home. So it's up to the Cardinals what they want to.
I mean, I feel like the Cardinals real cheap anyway. So
they got the money. They just cheap.
They cheap.
They got it.
They big ball cheap. Like it's ridiculous. They got the money, but I mean, I'm not clocking they pockets either. I mean, I kind of am, but like they cheap. But it is what it is.
When you have a great farm system in place and you get complimentary players, then you can afford to be a little cheap, just a little bit. But not this time around where everybody else getting better. We still got the Nationals to deal with.
Right.
The Dodgers are still a dangerous team, even though they're playoff chokers. And we got other teams that's coming up, Phillies, Mets, et cetera, et cetera. So we gotta do something here.
I'm here for
I agree.
all of that.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. So
I mean, I feel like this past season we were close. I just think the Nationals were a little bit too much.
They were better.
They were better.
Yeah.
So if they want to get back to being a championship team, they need to. One, I agree with the whole like getting a big name player. Not even if I agree with that. Like you want somebody who's gonna like who is like nationally recognized. And they are good at whatever their position may be, like in the field. You need that on a team. I'm not saying this trade is like sucky, but it could have been a little bit better trade. Like I'm not mad about the people who we are getting because I know you can build around younger players, but it's the whole idea of you can build around a younger player.
Well, stuff don't happen in a season. It takes time.
But do we have that type of time?
Of course we do.
You just said 2011.
I know I did say that.
That was a whole different decade.
We cannot expect
that was a whole different decade.
Them to come in and win a champion. I mean, it would be nice.
It would be really nice.
We can't expect them to win a whole championship in a year. Like they got to jail first,
Oh, they have to jail.
Of course, when new player don't act brand new.
Oh, okay. I mean, but overall, I think it's a good start. Like for the Cardinals, it's a start.
Making some good moves. So
it's a start, but it's not enough.
It's not enough. But it is a start, and I think a start is always a good place to start.
Right.
So I'm not too mad about it.
All right. So we're gonna move on to basketball. Hey. All right. So we got to talk about some.
Say the government name.
We got to talk about the National Basketball Association.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So we've been dealing with a lot of injuries. There's a lot of injuries going on in the NBA.
Everybody injured, and it sucks.
So let's first talk about Zion Williamson.
Oh man.
Okay.
So the number 1 overall pick, Zion Williamson.
He has yet to play a game.
I know. He's still out with a knee injury, torn meniscus. So it kept him out pretty much almost the half of the season. He underwent surgery in October. He was able to participate in like a 5-on-5 drills this past Tuesday for the first time since his injury, okay? Mm-hmm. So, and I'm sure the Pelicans could use Zion's help because they're like 13-25 right now.
And they started off really strong.
They did. They did. But I know the fans have been patiently waiting for his return. Now, you said to me that you think Zion Williamson, he's not what he's hyped up to be.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
She told me that. So
And
I need you to explain.
Okay, so maybe I used the wrong words.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not taking it back, but I feel like, okay, I know the injuries are like a serious thing.
Okay.
But if you are rookie coming into a season and you are already injured, like, I'm trying to figure out like what is like your career going to look like after this injury, because like a knee injury is not nothing that's like you can just brush off your shoulder. That's a knee injury. That's something major. So like if you have like yet to play a game, like you had all of this hype around you as a prospect, like I've been waiting on you to start and play since the season started, and like we have yet to see you. So like what exactly, like, whenever you do play, like, will you be like what you were hyped up to be? That's basically what I'm trying to get to.
Well, let's not forget, they did have preseason.
But I don't, in my opinion, preseason, so to me, I don't really count preseason because, like, you playing, like, other rookies, really, or people who ride the bench anyway. I don't really care about preseason because it doesn't count.
Well, okay. Well, during those, he averaged 23 points a game. In like 4 preseason games.
But it's a preseason.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah. He did play.
Okay, but this was before the injury. After this injury, and when you suit up and you hit that court, what are you going to? Are you going to be like what you hyped up to be? That's my question. And I'm hoping he is, because like I feel like he can be a monster.
Of course. But
are we really going to get that monster like that we were all hoping for? And what the hype around him was? Think about it. A knee injury, like, you don't always come back the same after a knee injury.
Oh, I mean, any injury,
but a knee injury especially, because like you use your legs on the court.
Especially for him with his frame and
his frame.
Weight.
Right, he's a big dude. So
that's my question.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking him. I'm just trying to. I'm being realistic.
Well, once he does come back, he was actually. I don't know if they say he was supposed to play in today's game, Friday's game, but he's not. When he does come back, of course his minutes will be restricted. But there's no set date yet. But he did go on JJ Redick's podcast, where he said that he wanted to return to Duke and play another season, but was convinced to go pro. So he said, quote, "Me, I wanted to go back. Nobody ever believes me, and they think I'm just saying that, but no, I genuinely wanted to go back."
Why didn't you?
He also said, "I felt like the NBA wasn't going anywhere.
It's not.
The money thing, that's money. I don't play this for money. I play for the love of the game. I just love my experience at Duke that much where I wanted to stay." Well, he said that Mike.
I'm Coach K.
Yes, because I was about to butcher his last name. So Coach K and his parents ultimately convinced him to go to the NBA.
No. I'm a strong believer in, if you're going to go from a collegiate athlete to pro, be ready. And if he feel like he wants to go back for another season.
But the thing is, okay, this is what he also said about that. He said, at the end of the day, it was kind of my mom. She said she was going to support me in whatever I do. So I was like, I'm going back. He basically was like, he worked this hard to get to this point. So, like, why not go to the NBA? Like, he worked this hard up to this point.
But it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but, the next year, if he would have went back, it's not guaranteed. Like, anything can happen. So
True. That's very true.
You want to secure your future while you
get that moolah.
That's very true.
I can understand why you want to go back to Duke. I mean, he loved his time, and then they met their end prematurely in everybody's minds. I picked them to win the national championship, by the way. But,
yeah, I'm sure you and everybody else.
Yeah, but I understand from that standpoint. Now, as far as his injury is concerned, I've been thinking about this recently. I think he should just redshirt this year. Just pull a Ben Simmons, Michael Porter Jr. type deal, and just get himself together, get himself ready.
For the next season?
Yeah, for the next season. One thing that concerns me about Zion is his weight. I believe he's like 280 pounds, and he's only 6'7", 6'8", something like that.
So he's a big dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight to carry for that height. So,
and that dude is a beast. Like,
yeah. And also, I'll worry about his jump shot and his handles too. But they'll come along with training. But their weight he definitely got to trim down.
Yeah. So another player who's injured, Porzingis. Who plays for the Mavs, So he recently he had a a right knee injury that kind of sidelined
These
him.
knee injuries.
I know,
killing
but
me,
he's
man.
a big dude too. That dude like 7'3", yeah.
7'3".
But these
like-
knee injuries are like killing me.
So yeah, that kind of take precaution, you know, of him
Definitely.
coming back. So he is recovering from a torn ACL in his left knee.
That's major.
Let's just hope he
come back
come
ready
back,
to play.
you know, because they need him. They need a big dude at the rim to like get them the easy shots and the dunks. Because the Mavs have been, they're kind of slowly dropping in the standings because they're like number 6 right now. So they've been kind of losing games to like 1 or 2 and 3 point deficits, like when they could easily win these games.
Yeah.
So they definitely missing him right now. So yeah. So enough. Yo, boo, Kevin Durant.
I mean,
All
we
right.
know he's injured.
I know, but update, okay? Okay. According to the Nets, the coach, Kenny Atkinson, Kevin Durant will obviously most likely not be coming back to the season, you know. But if you have forgotten, if anybody has been living under a rock, Durant had an Achilles injury, which is a hard and long, you know, injury to come back from during the NBA Finals last year. So the coach also said that he's been progressing fantastically. So he's been doing good, you know. So which is good news. The Nets are on a losing streak right now. So without him, they're without him as well as Kyrie Irving, who is injured as well. So he missed 2 months with a right shoulder injury. He does not have a return date set as of yet.
These injuries
I know.
are like freaking trash.
I know.
Yeah,
But if you're gonna be injured, I am on the page of wait until next season just to come back. Even for Kyrie, I feel like y'all really on this losing streak. Like,
Yeah.
Like I don't see y'all getting out the East like that. Like or even if they do, they won't get to like the finals.
Yeah, it's been like a 7-game losing streak.
You
so.
might as well just wait till next season and return like when you know like y'all would be with you and KD, where y'all could be a duo.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on what type of injury it is. Like for me, Kyrie Irving's injury, you come back for that. You can play.
You
play.
can, but is it worth coming back and you know like y'all not gonna go anywhere?
Man, you never know what's gonna happen. You know,
Because I feel like that about Steph. Like Steph hand injury, like he's probably like almost set to play. I don't want to see Steph at all this season.
No, we don't want to see him or Clay.
I don't want to see Steph at all this season just because of the fact that we know like where they are in the standings. Might just wait.
They're
till
like
next season.
dead last.
They're like dead last.
Like really, they
And
haven't
so-
even made it to double digits yet. I don't
but,
think.
you know, the Nets are in the East. They are in the playoff hunt. So you know, when you get to the playoff, it's a different.
And then
different
after
animal.
All-Star, we gonna see.
Yeah.
But it's
So-
a different, So All-Star can be your make or break.
Right.
Like once you come back, like what type of team are you going to be?
So that could probably determine it too. But another player who's also injured is Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I saw his finger.
Man.
Yeah, I saw this. Oh my
man.
God, that was horrible.
And he's on my fantasy basketball team.
Oh,
so
I know you hurt.
I'm
Oh,
hurt.
you hurt.
I'm hurt. And I traded for him too. Successfully.
Man.
like some time ago. And
His finger looked like
Yeah, I saw that. It was like.
that's gonna hurt them.
He underwent surgery this past Friday to repair a torn radial collateral ligament in his ring finger in his left hand. So he met with a hand specialist last Thursday night's game against Boston Celtics. So he will be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. So we'll see
That's
what's going on with him.
yeah.
That's a bad. Ooh, your finger.
It was always on the other side of his hand.
If you have not seen the finger, go Google that because that's nasty.
Or not if you queasy. So don't.
If you queasy, don't do that. But if you not, go look at that. That's like some exorcist type stuff. It just, I can't imagine no. Mm-mm. But I feel like Joel being out, that's gonna hurt them.
You think?
A little bit.
I mean, they just won against the Celtics.
I don't think so. I'm not saying it's gonna hurt them a lot. Just maybe a smidget, because I feel like he is a pivotal person on their squad. They need him in certain aspects. I mean, Ben Simmons is dope too, but I don't think it's not just him on the squad.
I think
either.
they'll be all right.
They'll be
all
fine,
right.
but I think he will be missed. Like,
I mean, they'll miss him. They'll miss him probably defensively, offensively, and I've heard about this too on ESPN and all the other sports analysts. they'll get a bit more faster.
Because he is a little
without
slower.
him slowing down again.
Yes,
He
because
is
they
a
got
little
to play
slower.
kind of a half-court game with Embiid in the lineup, but now you got spacing. Ben Simmons, he's one of my favorite players. And he's going to do work.
Like he can't shoot threes now. So.
Yeah. Still, he's a baller. Forget about Tobias Harris is a 20 points per game player, 18 to 20 points. So, and I believe he's like the second leading scorer on that team.
And they have Al Horford too, don't
Yes,
they? I like
and
Al
Al
Horford a
Horford.
lot. I like him a lot.
So, and Josh Richardson been stepping up too. So, I think they'll be okay.
I think they'll be fine, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like he may be missed just a little bit
Yeah, of course.
in these like
course.
1 to 2 weeks. But I watched that game last night when they played against Boston. Boston is like one of my favorite like Eastern Conference teams, and like they were like doing legit good, but they have been losing recently, and I'm not getting why. Like they've been playing hard, but I don't know if once the fourth quarter like comes in, if they lose momentum or what. But it's been frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, so we gonna jump into Anthony Davis. Now, there's been a lot of trade rumors surrounding him. So it looks like Davis has multiple options. One that some people would feel like it favors the Kawhi Leonard deal, the 3-year deal with the Clippers. So if he signs the contract, it will allow him to hit free agency when he's 29, obviously. So he could sign for a 4-year, $146 million extension with the Lakers, or he could wait until July to become a free agent and then re-sign with the Lakers with a 5-year, $205 million deal. So, I
mean, duh. I'm saying like, you want that $200 million?
yeah.
You want that $200 million, and the Lakers gonna give it to you.
He can
They're
make the
gonna
most
find a
money.
way to give it to
They're
you.
gonna find a way to give him that money.
Yeah.
So,
But you also there's a key factor though. LeBron James is getting older. He's 35. That could play a key factor in him, getting a 3-year deal or getting that 5-year deal. Because in 5 years, LeBron will be 40. He's still the GOAT right now. But we just gotta accept the fact, man.
On.
We just gotta accept the fact.
He's up there.
I guess.
He's up. All right.
I love
He's
him
up there.
off the court.
I do too, but we just gotta accept the fact that he clowning right now. He's the
And
GOAT.
you know what sucks? I am a Lakers fan. I'm just not a LeBron fan.
Oh, come on. How people are not
I'm not.
LeBron
I'll be honest.
fans?
I'm not a LeBron fan on the court.
I'm not a fan of him.
Off the court is
now
different.
listen. let us explain to you, and we're sorry, Anthony Davis. Like we would get back to you, but our guest needs to understand our methodology. I'm just not a fan. He's on the court. I respect his game. I think he is an awesome player. He isn't one of my top people. He isn't like for me. He never has been. I feel like he cries too much for my liking.
Every star cries on the court. Have you seen it? James Harden cries.
I don't like him either.
Yeah.
Chris
I'm not a
Chris
fan
Paul
of
be
him.
snitching on people
I
on the court.
I don't like him either. So you
Right,
name
Mr.
it.
Right, Mr.
You
President.
naming people like who are not helping your case.
No, but I'm saying like every player cries.
I'm not saying
They don't get their way.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying LeBron isn't a dope player. He just isn't
You're a player.
my player. But because he plays for my favorite team, I have to respect it. Like he is helping us get back to being a
Yeah,
national
they're number
championship
one
team.
right now.
So I'm
Number
okay.
one.
And you know, I'm a legit. I'm just yeah. That's about it.
Oh man.
But he just isn't my favorite player. No, I'm not saying he may not be goldish one day.
What you
just-
mean?
One day.
Golden-
He probably
You mean right now?
He probably is the GOAT right now, but I'm never going.
I have to accept it.
I'm
He's
never
the GOAT.
going to admit it out loud. So don't ask.
Oh
me.
my god.
It's okay.
It's okay though.
It's okay.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a LeBron fan. I like him, love him off the court. His family is amazing, and what he does for the community, I love that. I'm just not a fan of his on the court.
I guess.
I'm sure you have a player. You're not a fan of.
He probably doesn't even like Kobe.
He probably don't.
I like Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Kobe was Kobe Shaq. That duo. That was the first duo I watched. That was Lakers' first team I watched.
Kobe Bean is my guy. Yeah. So listen.
Yeah. But LeBron is my favorite player of all time.
Oh wow. Okay.
All time.
Oh.
Yes. That's strong.
Ooh, that's a declaration.
That's
right.
a real declaration.
I said favorite player of all time.
All right.
Greatest player. He got to win championship with the Lakers.
He got to prove. Yes, he does have to prove he is a Laker. Get us that ring, okay?
And get us another banner.
True.
So, but in regards to AD, he wants the 200 mil. So,
of course, he's gonna be a free agent.
so yeah, that's kind of like that's simple math for me. Like, that's real simple.
Right. So, speaking of Shaq and Kobe, so Shaq appeared on the Jimmy Fallon show this past Monday, and he was asked by Fallon who would win in a hypothetical 2-on-2, him and Kobe, or LeBron and AD. He said, yes, hell yes, of course we win. Because there's only one contributing factor, who's going to guard me?
I mean, who is guarding Shaq Diesel? Who's like, let's be honest.
Who out of them two? Okay, listen, if we talking prime, Kobe and Shaq and LeBron and AD, I'm going with Kobe and Shaq. That's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer for me.
Talking prime, though. We talking prime.
Yes, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I mean, like...
that's a no-brainer for me.
AD plays good defense.
Yeah.
LeBron great defense. LeBron, back then, played great defense.
So is this number 8 Kobe or number 24 Kobe prime? Because that's a different.
Both of them had their prime.
That's
moment,
a different
man.
Kobe.
They don't want to see number 8 Kobe.
That's a different
They
Kobe.
don't want to see number 8 Kobe.
Right?
Because that number 8 Afro Kobe, listen, that's a different type of beast right there. So you have to clarify these type of questions.
Well, let's go with 8. Let's go with 8.
Is
that what that's prime Kobe though? That's prime Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah. So that's a
Listen,
question to even ask anybody.
It's not really. It really is a no-brainer because we've seen Kobe and Shaq win 3 championships back to back.
And we have yet to see AD and LeBron.
They haven't even played almost 40 games yet. So
yeah,
we don't know. Like we still have to see them. Like yeah. So that's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. That's a stupid question to even ask. I love Jimmy Fallon. Was the
he was trying to.
He was trying to.
Yeah.
You know.
But speaking of that, I saw an interview where I saw a thing the other day on Instagram where Kobe was talking to someone, and they asked him.
It was a podcast with Matt Barnes as a podcast.
Okay,
I forgot what it's called.
I think they asked him a question in the realm of if the San Antonio Spurs were not in the picture during your time with Shaq, would you all have won more rings together? And Kobe legitimately said we could have had a 10-peat if they were not in the way.
I love Kobe, but that's stretching it.
That's a stretch. That's a little stretch, Kobe.
That is a stretch.
10-peat.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, no.
That's a little stretch. I love Kobe Bean, but you're reaching a little bit, sir. 10.
Yeah, eventually somebody gonna figure you out.
Eventually somebody is gonna figure out y'all method.
Yeah, that's what happened against Detroit in the finals. Figured them out.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was just really funny, and I'm sure he was very serious in that too.
Yes. But you could say the same about San Antonio, because San Antonio in the 2000s they pretty much won a championship every other year. So you can say the same about them. If the Lakers weren't in the picture, they probably could have got a little 10-peat too. Mm-hmm. So, you don't think? They were San Antonio Spurs was the dude. They were it in the 2000s, man. Seriously, they won almost every other year.
Yeah,
they've been very consistent.
I give them respect for that.
Yes, I respect. I love the Spurs during that time.
I mean, they didn't win in 8, 9, and 10 though.
Well, so. Yeah, I'm 01, 03, 05. Come on.
But I get what you're saying.
Right.
But this 10-peat, I thought that was pretty funny. Thought it was pretty.
Just
funny.
Like him saying he'll win 12 rings with Shaq.
It's just all jokes.
Yeah.
I feel like Kobe at this point is just enjoying the game.
Retirement. He was enjoying retirement.
Yeah, I feel like his daughter is getting him more involved because they do be everywhere at games.
Yeah, he said he hasn't watched an NBA game since he retired, right? Mm-hmm. So now that his daughter is playing and she's like into the NBA, he's actually like going to the game. He said he actually got an NBA league pass.
His oldest daughter, she plays volleyball.
Yeah, she's
so
a
like
too.
all his kids are gonna be like athletes.
I
mean,
yeah,
but he finna have it's a squad of girls though.
I'm like, dang, just have one boy, man. You just need one boy.
It's a squad of girls, but it's really cute though. It's really cute. Okay, so on the docket as well, you mentioned to me that Dwayne Wade, his jersey is being retired.
Yes, his jersey is being retired. Yeah, clap, 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 clap. Yes, he is deserving.
He is, but 3 days worth.
Listen, we won't explain that. So, the Miami Heat are recognizing Dwayne Wade's incredible impact with the Heat. Mm-hmm. He spent 13 of his 15 seasons in Miami. During that time, he did make the All-Star team like 13 times, and he gave them 3 NBA championships. That explains the 3-day celebration. He wore the jersey number 3, right? Mm-hmm. And he won them 3 championships. This is the Heat organization.
Yes.
Expressing their gratitude for this man, D Wade. Okay.
Okay, now that
that's the reason for the 3-day celebration. Because you was like 3 days. Because you know, Kobe. I mean, we don't mean to keep bringing up Kobe, but he had 2 jerseys retired, and he only got a 1-day celebration. Okay. Listen, these organizations need to step their game up.
They do. Because I feel like if that's the case, if we're going off of how many rings...
If we going by the jersey number...
If we're going by jersey numbers...
15-day celebration ain't going to do it.
if we're going by number of rings, Kobe should have 5. Like, what's up? But... It is Miami's way of showing appreciation.
Yeah.
So I respect it. It's gonna be. I think that's really nice. Like for them as an organization. I think he's gonna really love that because he did bring them 3 rings.
Right.
I think anytime a player brings a team a ring, if it's a team like they've like only played for, it's special. And so if your jersey is being retired for their team, it's even more special. So
yeah.
I'm okay with it.
He deserves it.
Yeah, of course.
He does.
And people want to bring up like, ooh, he had Shaq, he had LeBron. This isn't about them. This is about D Wade.
And LeBron is still playing.
Right.
Shaq's jersey was retired. I'm sure with like the Lakers retired.
Yeah, it was the Lakers. Yeah.
So this isn't about them. This is about Dwayne Wade. Don't ruin his
like he
moment.
couldn't win. Right. Like he couldn't win it without them.
Like he isn't dope on his own.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what we. Right.
Don't do that.
He literally was more than half the offense in that first ring that he got.
Whoop, bloop. So
this is how it's going down. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna break it down, the celebration. Okay. So
this on 72 hours.
Make it seem so long.
3. It's a whole weekend.
It's not 72 hours, man. Probably like 10 hours or less total. Like, come on. Okay. So on February 21st. The Heat will be holding an event honoring Wade's career and impact on Miami. Mm-hmm. So that event will be limited to season ticket holders, premium seat holders, and Heat sponsors, just on that day. So the following day, February 22nd, is when Wade's jersey will be actually retired. So the team is going to hang up his number 3 jersey in the rafters as they take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, so... Now, on Sunday, the Heat will screen a film at the American Airlines Arena based on Wade's life. And tickets for that event will be, it will benefit Wade's charity. So, it's actually going to a good cause.
Okay.
So.
Any giveaways?
I don't think, they didn't say.
They should have giveaways. We spend a lot of money here. Give me a jersey.
A jersey?
A bobblehead, something.
Okay,
Number 3 on it.
I don't know about a jersey, but I'm okay with the bobblehead, like giveaway with the bobblehead.
They could afford to give away some jerseys.
They probably could.
They could.
And they probably could. I mean, I think it's gonna be a dope celebration for him. Like, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I think he's well deserving.
Yeah.
He's well deserving.
You know, he could have played more. It sucks because injuries kind of prevented him from playing longer.
Injuries is tragic for anybody.
He could have played a lot more longer.
Definitely.
So.
Okay, I have a question for y'all.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so y'all watched the game last night, Houston Thunder?
I watched a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
So Russ got a great welcome home.
He did.
I was happy for that because Russ did a lot for the Thunder. Like he, especially after Kevin Durant left, like Russ, he stuck around for like a couple seasons after that, and like Russ was a beast. I want him to get a ring, like really bad. My problem is that like, how did they? It was a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
That was ridiculous.
That was what?
I didn't expect that at all.
I did not. Like when I was
like,
watching the score, I was like,
oh, they was losing by like 20 points at one point.
I was like,
jeez.
I was like, oh,
really?
So Chris Paul showing out. He was
like, please don't discredit Chris Paul and his offensive game.
His attitude is horrible, but
them
handles is really nice. His attitude is bad.
Forget that celebration and all that. Forget that. Y'all trading me here. I'm finna ball out on
exactly. I'm gonna make it do what it do.
But it was a blowout. I'm really surprised. I keep telling y'all, like Mike Dan, he does not.
D'Antoni, he runs strictly on offense.
Why doesn't he run offensive plays?
That's all he do.
I mean, not
you
offense.
mean defensive?
Yeah, like defensive plays.
Yeah.
He never been known for defense.
No,
that's why the Suns never got over the hump.
I forgot he.
The Rockets aren't either. Then they are not gonna get over that hump either.
I don't know about. I don't think so. Like that. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna get over that hump. They are not, because like I'm constantly saying you have to play defense as well. And Russ is a player who plays defense, but if he's the only one player that's playing it,
because you know Harden ain't.
Who's guarding the other floor? Who's guarding the other floor? I'm really shocked that it was that big of a blowout. Like,
well, if you made those concerns, then you shouldn't be that shocked. Then.
I mean, you're right, but it's like, really?
I didn't expect them to get blown out like that.
So you were expecting a blowout?
I wasn't.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting.
I was expecting the Houston win.
At least close.
But then again, the Thunder have been a surprising team this year.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think right now they're
like second or something.
Seventh.
Oh, 7?
Yeah,
really?
in the standings. And
I think I think the top two teams are Clippers or like Lakers, Clippers, and then I think it's like Utah, Denver, and then whoever falls in line after. Yeah,
and then Thunder and their roster's full of young and hungry players who were traded third from other good squads, and they got something to prove. So, and then like I said, Chris Paul wasn't gonna play that night. That night. So,
that night.
I hate these players that pick and choose which game they want to play. Like, this load management crap is bull.
That night.
Stop it. Like, you can't be Kawhi. I can't be just picking and choosing which games y'all want to play.
Listen, the Clippers, they are looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're number 3 right now. I'm surprised the Nuggets are number 2. You said that.
I'm not.
Number 2 right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not.
They're a good team.
I'm not. I think the Nuggets are a good team. I think the Jazz are also a good team. I'm not surprised by those. I'm not surprised by those standings at all.
But those Warriors are dead last.
That's
horrible.
That's horrible.
It's a flip. It's like a whole flip. Like,
off season was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I'm not saying like don't play or like don't play your hardest each night. But at this point, Steph might as well just like stay home. Just ride this one out.
Just pay attention to Aisha Curry, please.
Just ride this one out because like it's no way.
Just chill.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
So All-Star is approaching. I learned that Stephen A. Smith is going to be an All-Star.
I heard
he's going to be a coach for the Celebrity All-Star game.
I heard that.
That's going to be stupid.
I mean, celebrity games aren't like.
No, he's too loud. So it's going to be Stephen A. Smith is going to be a coach, and Michael Wilbon.
Oh, okay. I know who he is. Okay.
So they are the coaches for the Celebrity All-Star game.
Okay. So okay.
And voting is still open to both of your favorite players.
I think LeBron surpassed Luka because at one point Luka was like number 1. Like, I think he surpassed him right now. Yeah.
I mean, I think All-Stars is going to be pretty cool. I'm trying to go.
Ooh, okay. Chicago, right?
Yeah. Right.
Chicago. Oh yeah.
Right.
That's close.
It sounds like a move. Yeah.
That's real close. I'm trying to go. Yeah. I mean, as far as hockey goes, like just a little update, Blues are still doing pretty well.
Okay, and okay, they're gonna be here. Okay,
Yeah,
they're gonna be here.
The All-Star game is in St. Louis for hockey, and it's in January.
Yes, this month.
It's this month because last week me and Victoria was tripping. It's here, and if you are in town and you support the St. Louis Blues and you can afford a ticket, go.
Keyword afford.
Oh.
That is the key word. If you can
afford.
afford a ticket, just go support the team, like the players.
Right.
It should be a fun weekend. Good episode, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks to our guests.
Nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Please come back.
Please come back. Tell the listeners like how they can follow you on social media.
Yeah.
That's if you want to.
Oh yeah, you definitely follow me on social media. I got a few.
Yeah,
few
get
handles,
plug yourself. Plug
plugs.
yourself.
All right, so follow me on my personal social media at SCTheSecond, Twitter, Instagram at SCTheSecond. You can follow my podcast show.
Okay.
CC Sports Show, Twitter and Instagram as well. And also I want to shout out to Crown Hoops, another show that I'm on, website that I write for, and also Red Radar, I also write for them too as well, which is located here in St. Louis. So
Nice.
Come on for these plugs.
Right?
Good plugs. So make sure you follow our podcast on Instagram. It is WDWKAS Podcast.
And the Twitter is What Do Women Know 1, and that's KNO1.
And follow us on YouTube. It is WDWKAS Podcast. Make sure you leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As always, I am Bree Nicole.
I'm Vicky D.
We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.